Welcome to the Center Community Education Program. I am Lisanne Devine, the Traffic Safety Coordinator here, and I will be talking about elders driving safely. We are happy to have Pamela Baker Grattan, Volunteer and Outreach Coordinator with the Alzheimer's Association of Central New York here to talk about Alzheimer's. And so welcome.
Hi.
So I will go first. I will talk about elders driving safely. And we have some hints for driving safely as we age. Many older drivers are very safe drivers, and some are very new to driving and need to study the rules and practice with an experienced driver. If you're just arriving here in the United States, you would need to practice and know the rules and also make sure you're healthy to drive. Others have years of experience handling different road and traffic conditions. And older drivers are more likely than younger drivers to use a seatbelt regularly and follow the rules of the road. Ways to increase safety of older drivers. Be careful about your health, and taking simple precautions plays a big part when staying safe while driving. A healthy body equals a safe driver. Evaluate health to be sure you're in the best condition to drive. As we age, changes in our physical and mental health can affect our ability to drive safely. Conditions that affect vision or hearing and the use of hands and feet and cognitive abilities may interfere with safe driving. These changes do not always mean it is time to stop driving. However, it's important to recognize the warning signs and compensate for them when possible and plan for when it's unsafe to continue driving. Your vision is important no matter what age you are. As we get older, we have to make sure we have regular eye exams to detect vision problems or a need for new glasses or prescription. Wear your glasses if needed for driving and make sure they fit. Medication. Talk with your doctor or pharmacist to see if the medications can affect your driving ability by causing you to become drowsy or dizzy or distracted or confused. Sometimes changing the time of day a medicine is taken can make driving safer. Ask your doctor. Never stop taking medicine without talking to your doctor first. Your hearing is really important for driving. Have routine hearing tests to make sure you can hear important traffic noises such as sirens and horns. If you use a hearing aid, always wear it when driving. Some medications can cause ringing in the ears, so talk to your doctor if you have any problems. It's important to be able to hear all the a fire engine or a police car or an ambulance behind you or another car beeping its horn. Being fit. Activities like walking or dancing or gardening, golfing, yoga can help you stay in shape to meet the physical demands of driving by keeping muscles strong and enhancing flexibility and coordination. Cognition. Keep your mind sharp to help you make quick decisions while driving. Tell your doctor or a close family member if you become confused or anxious while driving. Many people take a safe driver course or defensive driving courses. They are offered online through the New York State Safety Council. Gelati's Driving School has a defensive driving course, and defensive driving courses are offered through MVCC. Plan your route before going out. Map out where you're going and where you're most comfortable driving. Maybe just a couple of stops is what you need, not too many. Think about confusing intersections or other areas where you may find it difficult to drive and choose a different route. Adjust your car to fit your body. If you raise the seat, tilt the steering wheel, adjust mirrors to make driving more comfortable and less physically demanding. Minimize distractions while driving. Turn off the radio or ask passengers to be quiet. Avoid stressful driving situations. Travel during the day, during rush hour, and when the weather is poor. Make sure you're in the best physical condition for driving. Being in good physical shape can help increase your range of motion. Drivers need to be able to turn their neck to look outside into rear windows and see traffic.
All right, thank you for having me. Again, my name is Pamela Baker Gratton. I'm the Volunteer and Outreach Coordinator for the Alzheimer's Association of Central New York. Currently, there are 5 million Americans living with Alzheimer's disease in the U.S., over 400,000 in New York State alone. Alzheimer's is the 6th leading cause of death in the United States, and without an effective treatment or cure, these statistics continue to rise. Of the top 10, it is the only one that is not treatable, curable, or preventable, but we're making a lot of headway with our research. Okay, you may hear the term Alzheimer's and dementia used interchangeable. They are related, but they're different. Dementia is not a disease, it is a symptom. We often are asked, what's the difference between Alzheimer's disease and dementia? Dementia is a set of symptoms caused by a medical condition. These symptoms can include memory impairment, problems with language, decreased judgment, and behavior and communication issues. Alzheimer's disease is a cause of dementia symptoms. You may hear it discussed more frequently as its most common cause of dementia. Alzheimer's disease accounts for 60 to 80% of all cases. Example, Alzheimer's is one of the several diseases that can cause dementia symptoms similar to how cold symptoms. If you go to the doctor, they're not going to say, oh, you have a cough and send you home. They're going to say, okay, you've got pneumonia or bronchitis or a sinus infection. So they would diagnose the disease causing the symptom. So again, dementia is not a disease, it is a symptom of a disease. So it's really critical to know what disease is creating this symptom. Okay, people reach out to the Alzheimer's Association for a number of different reasons. Some listed here. We are a nationwide organization. The Central New York chapter based in Syracuse covers a 14-county region. We go from Canada down to Pennsylvania and then west to Cuyahoga County and east to Herkimer County. So it's quite an area that we cover. Okay. The Central New York chapter provides a number of support services, including all of which have transitioned to phone or online formats during COVID. All services are always free. Our 24-hour helpline listed below, not just for a crisis, and dementia experts are available around the clock to answer questions and provide connections to community resources. Our care consultations, these individualized meetings look at current needs and help to create an action plan for the future. And that includes the person living the disease and any family members that are invested in that care. We have support groups. We have support groups for caregivers as well as for individuals in early stage of the disease. And we have support groups in every one of our 14 counties, sometimes multiple groups. Education and training programs. Education programs on a variety of different topics range from basic Alzheimer's information to legal and financial planning. We also offer training for professional care providers. Social engagement. Altogether is a social engagement activities for individuals with dementia and their caregivers. That's a new program that we've developed. It was in person and now it's virtual, and we've been able to utilize a statewide coalition to see neat things that we wouldn't have been able to do in the past. We also provide scholarships to cover the cost of medical alert jewelry, which is a 24/7 wandering support. And we do a trial match, which is free clinical trial matching service. We're always looking for healthy brains and different cultures to help with the fight through research. Aside from care and support, there are lots of ways to get involved with the Alzheimer's Association by volunteering as an advocate, community representative, or with an event such as Walk to End Alzheimer's. Right. And here is our 1-800 helpline, which again is 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. At 3 o'clock on Christmas Day, there is a dementia care expert available to ask any kind of question that you may need help with. And you can always visit us online at alz.org to learn more. Thank you for your time today. And again, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to reach out.
Excellent.
Unshare.
What great information.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I have a question. Is Alzheimer's only for people who are old?
Pardon?
Is Alzheimer's something that happens to people who are only people who are old, or does it happen to younger folks?
Yeah, Alzheimer's is not a normal part of aging, and there is a thing called early onset. Anybody under the age of 65 can get Alzheimer's, unfortunately. It's not as common. But again, it's a disease that affects people differently for different reasons. It may or may not be hereditary. So if you have a family member, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to get it. But there have been instances of people that are under 65 that have been diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
To know. All right. So how do I become the host again? I guess I don't. So I'm going to stop. How do I? Oh, since you're the host. Can you make me the host again?
How do I do that? Oh, there it is.
Go up to
Found it.
Little bottle.
Yeah, found it.
Now the host. So I'm going to stop. 3, go.
Okay. Again, I'm Pamela Baker-Grattan from the Alzheimer's Association. I thank you for joining us today. I hope this information was really helpful. And again, reach out if you have any questions about anything that was covered. Thank you.
And thank you. This is Lisanne from the Center's Traffic Safety Program. I hope you enjoyed learning about elders driving safely and the contributions from the Alzheimer's Association. So have a great day.